This is kind of big.
It's huge!
This
and
is like
exciting. Hence why I'm wearing this shirt.
Oh!
Use this water. Dip. And then look at the paper. Wait, that's not what I expected. Okay. I like the ones that are... Okay, you got it. Yeah, bud. That's it. You're doing it. Do you like it? That's pretty cool. Interesting. Yeah. Wow. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, just paint the table with the water. Water. Yeah. Okay. Well,
That was something.
worth a try. That was interesting. Whoa! That was a big bowl of water to dump. That was a lot of water. Okay. Monday morning art time is coming to a close. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Yep, painting. Oh, eating the water.
Oh my.
Alright.
This is going well.
Alright. We were gonna have a nice peaceful cup of coffee while he did some art time, but life is about being flexible, so we'll do it a different way. Moo. Moo. Cal says.
Moo. What does a cow say?
Moo.
Moo.
Moo. So Peter starts a new job today.
We are so excited. We're going to, probably by the time this video is up, have a podcast on my channel talking about this new season of life. This is kind of big.
It's huge!
This is
and
like...
exciting. Hence why I'm wearing this shirt.
Oh, this is like the biggest thing since Trikafta. And I feel like it's a marker of, one, the stability of Trikafta. And life goes through seasons, and ever since we moved to North Carolina, it's been super amazing to be involved with a church plant in like a volunteer capacity. And now I have the opportunity to take a full-time pastoring job at another church here in Durham, and it's exciting.
It is exciting. And even just 4 weeks ago, we were in this, I wonder if we're about to move situation.
Wow.
Would you like to look at these? What's that? Oh yeah, it's fruit. Here you go.
Yeah, so over the last year, and I'll just like give the condensed story, but over the last year, we've sensed, okay, Mary's been on this drug Trikafta for 3 years. There's stability. We after Elijah was born, we scaled back YouTube to 3 days a week, and part of that was we sensed like now's the time for me to start looking at, is there a vocational pastoring role for me to step back into?
Yeah, and it's who Peter is, and he loves being a pastor. And when he had to step out of that, when we moved here to Durham, thinking we're moving here for the fight of my life, like double lung and liver transplant, like... Did you drop them?
Do you need help?
You do.
Okay, I'll give you some help. Mama can tell the story.
He had to step out of ministry. And that was really hard. And it was like we were both at peace with, it's time to move. It's time to, like, big, huge life change, big life transition. And Peter just picked up all those little cards off the floor and put them on the table, and Elijah immediately like, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, now you need help again? I guess that's the game. But anyway, it was hard. It was really hard, and anyway.
It was also like looking back. Like I feel like so much of our lives we look back and we see like, oh, that was very gracious of God to like time those events in that order, or to lead us in that way when we didn't understand exactly what in the world the plan was. And I feel like it was, in many ways, it was very gracious of God to allow us to be in a season where we were doing YouTube full time when a global pandemic hit, and that I wasn't working outside the home during that season. And if we had been, like, we would have figured it out. And but anyways, the last 3 years have been crazy for everybody in that regard.
And we've loved where we've served for the last 3 years in a lay capacity, and now God's calling you back into vocational ministry, and we're excited. And it has been a wild few months, you know, in the waiting process, in the application process.
Like we were considering, like, perhaps moving to other states and taking jobs with churches, and
there were jobs in like Virginia Beach, Baltimore, Maryland,
Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, Pennsylvania.
And so we were exploring, and like when you're applying to jobs, you start like imagining like living there and all those things. So it has been wild, and that's all
wild.
Been behind the scenes,
of course,
with our normal day-to-day happenings here on the Frey Life. But
it's so weird how life happens. Like, I have a friend who has like some of the biggest life happenings going on in her life, and then on her Instagram, it's like stuff that's in the background, or it's stuff that she's not sharing about yet.
Yeah, it's personal.
Yeah, and so on her Instagram, she was just like updating and normal life update, like, you know, normal stuff. And then Peter and I are listening to it, like, and then the biggest life change in the background that she can't share about yet. And that's kind of how the last few months have felt for us as well, because we're going to keep sharing our life, but it's hard to share when you can't share everything. We've never shared everything. Like, you guys see 15 minutes of 24 hours. So, like, of course we can't share everything.
Yeah, and for those of you who were around, like, some of you may not, like, showed up in the last 3 years, maybe had no idea that I was a pastor before we moved to North Carolina. And during those first 4 years, was it 4 years? Yeah, the first 4 years of vlogging, like, you know, that was also in the background of our vlogs. You know, we share little moments in our life, and they aren't comprehensive, but they're true, and they're part of life. And part of life is the mundane, and that's part of what we love to show. Is like there's joy in the mundane and the hard and the grumpy hours of the morning and all those things. Mary and Elijah are gonna go to the library story time this morning. I'm going to go into the church office, and so I'm serving as an associate pastor with a really incredible church and team of pastors, and I'm really excited and grateful, and we're kind of gearing up. Like, this will be a season of transition for us, as I'll be out of the house more, and
what is it?
In the short term, like, the Frey Life will keep pressing on and keep sharing our lives with you guys in the midst of maybe more stuff going on in the background than in previous seasons. So, welcome to our day, guys, and welcome to a new season of the Frey Life.
It's a new season.
It's a new day.